Welcome everybody, Mr. Gamer Guru 13 here. I'm actually really sorry I haven't put out a video recently. I've been in the process of this new job and moving into a new apartment, or my first apartment, and so it's taken a while to get everything set up. And actually right now I just finished setting everything up, so I just wanted to do a quick room tour video. I know this is my third room tour and you guys are probably getting sick of them, but this is the setup that I've been looking for, and I finally got it. I have enough space to set everything up. Even though it's smaller than my old room, it fits better than the last setup. And I just wanted to say thank you to KP, Kawaii Princess 01, for the tag. I will get to that tag video. And I want to give a quick shout out before I do this room tour to Dylan. I'm doing a trade with him. You can check him out. What is it? I think it says the classics. He's on my pages that I like on my channel. So his name is Dylan, and he's an awesome YouTuber. He does some cool pickup videos. He went to the Black Ops midnight release, and he got that on camera on his cell phone. And just check him out. He's an awesome dude. He's a really cool guy. We've been talking a lot over the phone, and we're about to be doing a trade here pretty soon. So without further ado, let's turn this camera around and get it off my ugly face, and let's go into the room. Alright, so first off, we'll turn to the left. You come in, this is kind of the setup of the room, and the TV and all that good stuff. We'll go ahead and that's the door going out. Got some of my posters, my favorite t-shirt that I got, Final Fantasy 14. I got that at PAX. And the closet's still a little rough. I think I still need to do a little bit of organization. But if you go in the closet, I got my dresser sitting there. But above that, these are all going to be drawers full of, this bottom one right here is full of controllers. This one is also full of like light guns and fighting sticks, and then the rest are all going to be for what I'm selling, because I'm starting to sell old systems and fix them up myself. I work at Radio Shack, so I can get all the parts, and I fix up these old systems and get them running again. Here we have my Atari and my Super Advantage fighting stick, and then these are all boxes for systems that I own. GameCube, PS2. This right here is called the what the heck is it called? The Infrazone. I ordered that. It was like a Daily Steals deal or something like that. Then if we go to the other side of the closet, I got my clothes, and then continuing on, the Dreamcast, some plug-and-plays, the Xbox 360, Sega Genesis, and my 32X, two Atari flashbacks, an Atari 520 ST, and then back there is a Commodore VIC-20. Also, down here we have some systems for sale. I know it's a little dark in here. These are all my Atari controllers, and just some games for sale, some more games and stuff. Yeah, it's all going to be organized up, and we're going to get that all figured out. And then we got some more posters above my bed. Metroid Other M, some old Altered Beast and Golden Axe posters. I know there's a little glare there, with Fable 3, Call of Duty, Fear 3, my wall scroll of Final Fantasy 7 Advent Children. Then back here is where I store my Rock Band stuff, behind my chair, and my Guitar Hero guitars and Rock Band guitars. A big Halo Reach poster. And then we'll just kind of do a little zoom around. Hey, there's Gamester81. Give a shout out to Gamester. What's up there, Gamester81? Lego Universe, Dead Rising 2, and now we get to go to the fun part. Actually, first, before we get to the fun part, I'll just show you a little bit of my collection. I collect these boxes. So these are, as you can see, boxes that GameStop would put up. and I go ahead and collect those. I don't know why, but I do. And then some more posters back here. Red Dead Redemption, a dual poster there, Rift. And now we'll get to the games. So on my shelf here, I'll pan out just a bit. I got my game set up here, my TV with all my systems hooked up, and I'll go into more detail there, and then some more games over there, and DVDs and stuff. We have my Odyssey 2 games right here, all my Atari games right here. This is actually really cool. This is something I got at the Portland Retro Gaming Expo. There is only 50 carts made like this. I got number 16 out of 50, and it just really, it's not even a game or anything. It just says the Portland Retro Gaming Expo on it. And I just want to thank John Hancock for that. He was selling them at the Portland Retro Gaming Expo. Then I have a cool little Pac-Man unit here. It's like a joystick. It's a plug and play is what it is, but it's really fun. I have a few Wii games. Still need to start my collection going on the Wii. Wii Motion Plus, Nintendo DS stuff, and there's my PS1 Slim. And then we got my Xbox 360 games. Oh, and there's a Bionicle. That's for sale, one of those copies. And these are my Xbox games. And then if you go down here, we got some more Xbox games, and then PS3, then PSP, then PS2. And PS2 takes up this shelf as well, and this shelf. And then we got some GameCube games. Then we start with the Master System, then the 32X, and then Aladdin is the start of all my Genesis games. They're all in alphabetical order because I'm so OCD, I don't have anything better to do. And then some Sega CD games, then my boxed Super Nintendo games, and my loose carts. And then this is a cool thing, I got it from my buddy Scott. He gave it to me. This is a controller for Onimusha, and I can't remember which one it's for, but it's actually a controller in the form of a sword. Comes out of its sheath. You can unsheath the sword, unsheathe, I should say. Then I got my PlayStation 2, which I'm playing right now. I'm actually playing a PlayStation 1 game on it, Legend of Dragoon. And then some of my handhelds displayed out. I need to find a better spot for those. Then I got my Nintendo Entertainment System, a VCR. And this is something cool I bought at Radio Shack. We had it. It's just a PlayStation 3 remote. I don't know, I thought it was cool. It was on clearance for $4. And then my Super Nintendo, my PS3 controller charging unit, my PlayStation 3, and I have my GameCube, and then these are more Super Nintendo games. These are kind of my favorites, the Final Fantasies, the Final Fantasy Mystic Quest, Secret of Mana, all the Donkey Kongs in there. And then we have the Xbox 360 and the Xbox. And then if we go over here, I got my Nintendo 64 hooked up with one controller in there. And then all of my Nintendo 64 games. Don't have too big of a collection on that. And then we'll go over here, and I got my Sega Master System on display. 2 long boxed PS1 games, an Intellivision, a Game Gear, and then all my PlayStation 1 games. Legend of Dragoon is in there somewhere. And then a couple Game Boy Advanced games, and then it starts right there with the NES games. And I only have one boxed NES game, which is Dragon Warrior 1, a DS game, some accessories for the Nintendo 64, and all my memory cards. And then we go into the DVDs, which are not as spectacular to me, but I love collecting DVDs as well, especially video game DVDs. What else do we got? We got some Final Fantasy Unlimited, Dungeons and Dragons. And that just about does it for the room tour. New Game Informer right there. Oh, and then also down here on my bedside stand, I got this Halo Reach, whatever this is. It's like a box that must have held the games, but I use it for all my junk that would just probably sit around. And down here I have all my, it's kind of a little dark, I have all of my strategy guides, magazines, and books. And that's about it. I just want to say thank you so much, guys, for watching this video. I want to thank you so much for sticking with me and waiting out the time while I had to move and all that. And let's see if we can get a better, there we go, some better lighting. But yeah, that seems to do it. This is my room tour. This is my new place. It's my new apartment. If you live in the Seattle, Bothell, Mountain Lake Terrace, Lake Forest Park area in Washington, that's Washington on the West Coast, let me know. We can kick it and play some games. So yeah, I'll keep updating what stuff I have for sale. Right now I have an Odyssey 2 that's pretty much finished. Let me know if you want it. It's going to be, I think it's going to be $70 with a game, 2 controllers, and I could probably throw something else in. I have 2 Ataris. I have 2 Nintendo Entertainment Systems ready for sale, and a Super Nintendo that I'm working on. So if anybody wants any systems, let me know. You can also talk to Dylan. He's on Classic or Retro Games Rule. I can't remember what his actual channel is called, but yeah, check him out as well, and you can talk to him, and he'll let you know how our trade went. He's buying an Atari and a Pokemon game from me, so he'll probably be doing a video on that as well. So thank you guys so much. I just want to thank everybody for watching. I want to thank the viewers and the subscribers, and I couldn't do this without you. Signing off. Take care.